what's up, dudes? Kubla Khan here. Welcome back to Dark Souls. Super fun to have you. We're fighting some demons, and we're actually doing okay. To my surprise, in fact. Yeah, actually, to my surprise. Streamers, thank you for hanging out. Always fun to have you. Alright, here we go. So, we found the strategy. Oh yeah, there's this dude right here. We found that the strategy to taking out, these demons was to get up and close, take out the spear, and just stabby stab whenever we get the opportunity. And this lightning spear, even though I made the comment that I'm like, I don't know if I want to upgrade it in the last episode, it's pretty good. And like, it's fast, it's light, and it's very high damage for such a speedy weapon. So it's kind of cool, and I know that eventually we'll be able to ascend whatever weapons we want, so I can have like the lightning bow and stuff like that. And we'll get to that eventually. But as of now, it just was really cool to kind of see that. Alright. And you're done too. I think there's one more lizard person. Walk a little more. God, I hate the goop. There we go, one more lizard person. So the trick to these guys is to find the head and just keep shooting them in the head until they die. Normally does not seem like the craziest advice ever. But the reason why here is they get stun locked in the headshot area. So you're able to get rid of them without having to worry about them just launching lightning at you when you're trying to take out the demon people. There we go. Alright, and I think that's the only people we have to fight besides the demons now. Oh man, I'm so excited that we get to take these demons on. I've honestly never really had this battle, like, be successful. So, here we go. Demon number 2. Gonna let me walk up to you, are you? Not really. Strike. 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 Nice and close. Okay. Get a little closer. Ow. Shield up. Staying close. Drink a little Estus in the neck. Ow. Shield up. Shield up. Shield up. Stab. Alright. Shield up. Keep moving. Stab. Alright. Shield up. Keep going. Stab. Shield up. Oh, crud. Come on. Thanks, you jerk. Alright, shield up. Shield up. Shield up. Now. Take a drink. Shield up. Stab. Alright, keep going. Shield up. Shield up. Stab. Drink. Ow, I got hit by that. Stab. Stab. Shield. Stab. Shield. Stab. 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 Okay. Get that stamina back. Move. Stab. 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 Yeah! Alright! Pick up ooh, we just keep getting the Demon Titanite so we can upgrade them demon weapons. I am excited. I'm gonna sneeze. Whew! Okay. Wait for it. Woo! Oh man. Yeah, let's take a moment to look at that. It's all the goop all over the face. Oh, I'm sweat. I don't know if you guys can see how sweaty I am. It doesn't look like you can. Just a little bit enough that you cannot tell. But it is blooming hot in Seattle right now, and I still don't have my screens. I've got a complaining story. So, I was told by my my housing guy, who is a wonderful guy. He was like, "Hey, your screens should be done Tuesday." So, and he told me this because he was told by the screen people, who is a name that we just won't mention today, that they were done. They were like, "Hey, we should be done on Tuesday." And he was like, "All right, that's perfect. I'll let my guy know, and he'll come down and pick him up." They're like, "Sweet, let's do it." Oh man. Okay, why is this one more powerful? One more drink? There you go. Oh, that was close. Heyo. I swear, this guy feels more powerful than the last one. Ow. Fuck me. Jeez. That was a sweet dodge. We don't have any more Estus anymore, though. This is up. Wow, my head just disappears from being Awesome Dragon. Well, that's interesting. Well, jeez. God. Anyway, so, you know, you go and you're going to pick up the opportunity to basically go ahead and pick up the, you know, the screens and whatnot. They're like, hey, come on down and do it. I show up, and first of all, I'm there, I'm like, hey, this is the name. They're like, okay. And they look for like 20 minutes to look for the screens that were supposed to be done. They can't find them. So that's annoying. But on top of it, at the end of it, like, they're like, hey, you know, they come back and they're like, oh, they're not done yet. And they hadn't even started on the screens. And it was just like, why did you say they would be done today and then just let me come in and find out they weren't? It'd be one thing to go, hey, you know, like, maybe a week ago, you know, and be like, hey, they're not going to be done in a week. Would you like to to come in and grab, you know, like, talk about it or something? Just give me a heads up. Even more so, they have to take, I'm getting new screens. So I have lent them the old screen so that they can look at it and be able to make sure the thing is just perfectly done. If they had taken it, right? So they have this screen, but instead of, like, doing it where they're like, we got the screen, you know what, we're not going to work on it for like a week. How about you just have it, you know, and we'll call you when we're ready for your screen. Like, we'll let you know when we are prepared to do something with it. But no, they just been keeping it on, like, not even looking at, they wouldn't take measurements of it. Like, all of this stuff, which would have been like, oh, I would have been able to have a screen during this time when it's really been really hot. Instead, they're like, no, we're just going to hold it. And it's so disappointing when you're like, I like paying you guys to help me out, and you guys are just wasting my time. You wasted my time by telling the housing guy it was ready. You wasted my time by having me get down there to find out that it wasn't ready. You wasted my time by just keeping the damn thing, and you've made it me like have a shittier time. But it's just so freaking hot, and I can't have my windows open because freaking bugs come in and eat me alive from mosquitoes. And I have bought like candles and stuff to try to fix it. So, and it's just amazing. And so what's I think is kind of interesting is I complain loudly about something that's really inconsequential. It's like, you can't handle a little heat. It's like, you know what? Good point. Like, I can sweat it out. Drink lots of water. I can leave the house. You know, there's a million things that still exist as ways to deal with this situation. The reason, but it's amazing, you know, because when this happens, it's like, how do you guys stay in business when, like, you just, like, Amazon, for example, or Zappos. These are companies that do really well because they, you know, they really try to work with their customers to be like, hey, are you having a bad day? Let's help. They try to make it as easy as ever possible. And I've worked in Amazon, which I've always made this joke that when you work at Amazon, you become super, like, customer service snob, because you know everything that Amazon does for its people, and you're like, why can't everyone be like this? Which is, you know, ow! Well, I guess I rolled into that technically. Which is, you know, is ridiculous, because not everyone can be Amazon. Amazon doesn't have, like, Amazon, like, doesn't even make money. If, oh man, this is always something that's fascinating to talk about. Which is, Amazon has incredibly small margins so that it can give the best prices that it possibly can for, time to run. That it can give the best prices as it possibly can for customers. But when you have such small margins, it makes it really hard to actually make money. And they're also willing to lose money on things for a long time because they think it's a good idea. That's one of the reasons why they're massive. And you know what? But it's one of those interesting and that's also why they're so massive successful. That's why. It's because they took their time to really drive into these markets, to really deliver these incredible services. They're clearly imperfect, and that's life. Nobody's ever 100% perfect at anything whenever they're doing anything. But, it's something where I just heard, like, plants creaking. I was curious if maybe Sen's Fortress came alive below me or something. Come on, snakes. Oh, I love the stab around the shield. It's so useful. You know, it's like 98 damage for a shot that went through, like, around the shield. It's just so great. Get them souls back. Pretty soon we're just going to have to be running straight back to, like, fix all our equipment. Rather than just letting it continue to fall apart as I repeatedly just keep getting killed. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna jump off like this. Whoop! Ah! Clunk. Oh, not what I meant. Not what I meant. There we go. One more. Oh my god, that guy just... He lived. Good for him. Good for him. He was able to survive. He's a survivor. There we go. So, anyway, I wanted to get that off my chest because it's just like a pain, you know, when... And I've actually... So I used to work in an agency where we'd make websites for people. And can you imagine spending $10,000 on a website? Which isn't a lot for a website, honestly. That's not a lot. Which, you know, so if for like an e-commerce website, like $10,000. And they're like, oh, it's not ready yet. It's, you know, it's, which these things happen. Like imagine, you know, you're building a brick and mortar store. It's not ready yet? Well, shit, like... You see what you can see why, you watched what happened, you know what delays occurred. Stuff like that happens for the internet too. It always happens in all these, any customer service industry. Which anytime you're a specialist in like a contractor or something, even a doctor, it's a customer service industry. Because you work with customers face to face. Interesting idea, being a content creator is a customer service system. Because the customer, your lovely selves, hang out with us and watch us play video games. But if we're not able to like make you guys have a good time, we're not serving you with what you want, wink wink wink, then y'all leave. That makes perfect sense. Y'all just go. So, and that's actually something that I've always thought was really interesting about all these processes is like people forget that a lot of time it's about the customer, you know, that kind of thing. And that's not like some magical economic system. That's just like kind of a, like not even a 101. Like if you want someone to fall in love with you, it's not about what you can get from them, but what, you know, they can get from you kind of thing. Now, don't get me wrong, there are ways where like, and this is one I always find, it's very loud right now. Let's see if I can draw him a little closer. There you go. It's, don't get me wrong, but there's definitely a lot of room for what you want in a relationship. Is not just definitely a lot of room. There is a massive, oh fuck. There is a massive amount of room for that. Like, in fact, that's what people expect in a relationship, is for you to tell them what you want, so that they can help you be happy. And there's actually that kind of relationship with customers too. Like, I want you guys to give me your suggestions, your ideas, because you know best what you want. And I could just go, hey, are you interested in this? And you're like, hell yeah, I'm interested in this. I'm like, sweet, let's figure out a way to make it happen. You know what? We're just doing this right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, just slink out of here, you jerk. God. Alright, we're gonna try to kill this guy as like the final thing of the episode. But you know, it's not that much more powerful. But it's way faster. Oh, you can hear the frantic pressing of the button. Nope, that's not what I meant. Wow, it's just... I think this guy is stronger than the last one. See that, like, extra health? I don't know if it's actually extra, but he just seems so much more powerful. I might need to just go after the boss, who will be easier to kill. Hey, gross. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that one hit me. Jesus. Alright, we're gonna die here, or we're gonna succeed here. That's the way I'm playing this now. You hear that, jerk? If you guys liked what you saw, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And of course, may the ground rise to meet your feet. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warmly on your sexy faces. Dudes, it's always a pleasure to have you hang out. Thank you for being here. See you later. Bye.